Welcome back to our channel, coin lovers and treasure seekers. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of US quarters, focusing on one that could be hiding in your pocket right now, the rare and valuable 1981p quarter dollar coin. Minted in Philadelphia, this coin might look ordinary, but certain variations and conditions make it worth way more than face value. Stick around because I'll show you how to spot the rare ones, what makes them so valuable, and how much collectors are willing to pay. You might just have a small fortune in your hands. Let's get started. The 1981p quarter dollar coin belongs to the Washington Quarter series, which started in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington. On the obverse or front side you'll find John Flanagan's iconic portrait of Washington facing left with the inscriptions "Liberty above, in God we trust" to the left, and the date 1981. Below his profile, the small P mint mark just above the date indicates that it was minted in Philadelphia. The reverse design features an eagle with wings spread, perched on a bundle of arrows and surrounded by olive branches, a strong symbol of both military readiness and peace. This classic design ran until the 1999 introduction of the 50-state quarters program, making the 1981 issue one of the last in the traditional run before the modern commemorative era. In 1981, the Philadelphia Mint struck a massive number of quarters, well over 600 million, but only a very tiny portion were part of special mint sets or high-quality strikes, often called because of their packaging in groups of per-sealed collector rolls or proof-style samples. While the vast majority of 1981p quarters are common circulation strikes, coins from these special batches often have sharper details, fewer contact marks, and stronger luster, making them highly appealing for grading submissions. These piece sets were usually reserved for collectors or special institutions and are much harder to find today in their original untouched condition. The 1981p quarter is composed of a copper nickel clad over a pure copper core, a standard used in US coinage since 1965. It weighs 5.67 grams, has a diameter of 24.3 millimeters, and features a reeded edge. While this may sound like standard coin talk, the important detail for collectors is that the metal composition means the coin will not tarnish or corrode as easily as older silver quarters, but it will show wear and scratches more. Obviously, that's why uncirculated examples, or those in pristine mint state, are so much more valuable. They stand out in a sea of worn change. The 1981p quarter typically has only its face value of 25 cents. These are extremely common and often heavily worn, which means collectors have little interest in them unless they have a special error. If you find one with light wear and decent luster, it may bring 50 cents to $1 from a casual collector. However, remember that with hundreds of millions produced, your chances of finding something rare in heavily circulated batches are slim unless you know exactly what to look for in mint errors or unusual features. The 1981p quarter's value increases dramatically in mint state 63. MS63 you might get $2 to $3 for your coin. In MS65 the value can jump to $10, $15. In superb gem condition MS67 examples are much harder to find and can sell for $200 to $400 at auction, sometimes more if the luster and strike are exceptional. Coins from the special collector sets often have the best chance of reaching these high grades because they were never meant for circulation. This is why collectors and dealers often target these sources specifically when hunting for investment-grade examples. One of the most exciting things about the 1981p quarter is the possibility of finding a mint-era double dies off-center strikes. Clipped plankets and die cracks can make these coins worth significantly more. A double die obverse with strong doubling on Liberty or the date could easily be worth $50 to $200 depending on clarity and condition. Off-center strikes showing 1050% blank space can bring in $75 to $300. Even smaller die breaks or cuts can bring premiums of $10, $30 to ARA collectors. So before you toss that 1981p quarter into your change jar, make sure you check it under good lighting and magnification. If you're building a Washington quarter collection, the 1981p is an essential date, but its real charm comes from the challenge of finding a perfect gem or rare error. Many collectors seek one pristine example for their date and mint set and another from the packaging for the higher strike quality. To maximize your chances, buy sealed mint rolls from reputable sellers, attend coin shows, and keep an eye on online auction sites where certified examples are sold. A PCGS or NGC certification dramatically increases a coin's liquidity and value, so if you find something you think could grade MS67 or higher, it's worth sending in for professional grading. Over the past decade, high-grade 1981p quarters have shown steady value growth, especially in top grades. While it's unlikely this coin will suddenly explode in value due to its high mintage, certain superb examples and dramatic mint errors will always attract strong collector demand as more coins from the 1980s show up in heavily worn condition. Pristine examples will become scarcer and their value will continue to rise. For investors, holding certified MS67 coins from the group could be a smart long-term play. Just remember that coin markets can fluctuate, so buy quality over quantity. And that wraps up our deep dive into the 1981p United States quarter dollar coin. If you enjoyed learning about its history, minting details, value ranges, and the fascinating collector sets, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss another rare coin spotlight. Drop a comment below telling us if you found a 1981p quarter in your change, and especially if you've ever scored a high grade or error example. Share this video with your fellow coin collectors and help spread the passion for numismatics, because you never know which coin could be worth big money hiding right under your nose.